Hey, welcome back to the channel. So I know I said I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm still thinking about that. I was too excited about making this video. I have been wearing these 4 brands for a few weeks, months. I've been thinking about how am I going to do this video. I thought about doing a screen record with a chart, rating the sneakers. Then I thought about doing it old school. So what I'm going to do is just tell you about the ratings. I have them here already. I am not an athlete and these are just my personal opinions. I'm going to rate this with 1 to 5 points. 5 of course being the biggest number of points, so the better rating. At the end you'll see which one of these is the better sneaker. Do me a favor and subscribe, and let's get into this comparison. The competitors are in alphabetical order. The Ultra Boost 19, the Gel Glide Light 3, the Nike Super Rep 2, and the On Running Cloud X. So I know there are some other sneaker brands. I really thought about getting one of those Hoka 1-1 sneakers with a carbon plate, but I decided the list is already too long with 4 sneaker brands. I don't want to make this video 2 hours long. I know for a fact my videos are not really watched like that. As I said, I have the chart here already, and the categories are design. The first category, it's a 5 for all these 4 because I wouldn't have bought them otherwise. To the point of view look, how these look from above when you look at them, and it's going to be a 4 for the Adidas, the Ultra Boost. They look really nice, but that's going to be a 2 for the Asics. When I'm wearing these become very wide here, and they look very bloated on this part and slim on the toe box. For the Nike Super Rep, these also look really nice from the point of view. That's another 4, and it's a 3 for the On Running. Moving on to the on feet look, but this is when someone else looks at your feet, and it's going to be a 2 for the Ultra Boost. It is going to be a 4 for the Asics. These look really nice with this sloped toe box like that. And another 4 for the Super Rep. These are sick. The On Running also gets 4 points. And moving right along to price. You already know it's going to be a 5 for the Ultra Boost. I got these from an outlet, great price. I'm going to give 3 points to the Asics. I got these on a discount also. You know what, let's give these a 4. I'm going to change my rating. It's my comparison, so I can do whatever I want. Another 5 points for the Super Rep. I got these on a very incredible discount. 1 point for the On Running, very overpriced and not that good. Moving right along to comfort, and if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm basically underlining the categories I already went through so I don't get confused. It's going to be a 5 for the Ultra Boost. It's going to be 4 points for the Asics, even though the materials are very hard on these are really comfortable. The Nike Super Rep 2 is going to get 2 points. These are kind of uncomfortable. Also, I'm going to give 2 points because I had to replace the giant insole these had. So with the original insole, these were extremely uncomfortable and hard to get on feet. 3 points for the On Running. This is a very lightweight sneaker, so that's probably why they're not really that comfortable. Moving on to the fit. You already know the Ultra Boost fits extremely well. That's going to be 5 points, no doubt, nothing else to say about it. The Asics though, even though this is size 10 US, so 44 Europe, these were kind of tight and narrow. That's going to be 3 points for the Asics and 3 points for the Super Rep, because again, with that original insole, the Super Rep doesn't really fit that well and they still hurt my heels. And 3 points for the On Running. That's because these are again size 10, so 44 Europe. They fit kind of loose. Next category is the build. How well are the sneakers made? I don't have any complaints about these Ultra Boost 19. Yeah, no weird sounds, nothing to complain about. That's going to be a 4. Why not? I'm going to change my rating from a 4 to a 5 for the Asics, even though this should have been harder in my opinion. Other than that, the build on these is very nice. This is a sturdy sneaker. Moving right along to the Super Rep, it's a 3 points to these because this actually squeak while walking and I hate that on a sneaker. And another 3 points for the On Running. The build on these seems very cheap. And the next category should be quality, but I think this is extremely similar to the previous category, which is the build. So I'm actually going to skip this. I'm going to move right along to the materials. As I said before, the Prime Knit on these is very nice. The combination between the Prime Knit and the Boost makes this a very nice sneaker. So that's going to be 4 points for the Adidas for the materials. You already know 4 points for these Asics. Again, this soft material on the toe box really takes out a point for me. It's going to be 3 points for the Super Rep. I had to remove a giant piece of material from these so I can make them more nice. 2 points for the On Running. I said it a million times, the materials on these are not really that great, or they don't feel that great. The next category is support. Another 4 points to these because this Prime Knit is very elastic. It keeps your foot really locked in, and this heel cup situation here keeps your heels secured on the sneaker. 4 points for that. I'm going to change the rating again, and I'm going to change from 4 points to 5 points for these. Moving on to the Super Rep, it's going to be 3 points for these, and that's only because you have this tongue situation that is sewn into the bottom part. My heel was slipping on the back. 3 points for the On Running. I don't really see any support on these, but 3 points, whatever. And moving right along to the padding, there's no padding on the Ultra Boost. 1 point. The Asics though, on the other hand, they have nice padding, and this split tongue also padded. That's going to be 3 points. 2 points for the Nike. These might have some padding here, some foam in the back, but nothing really major, so that's 2 points of course. And as you can see here, they try to do some padding on the On Running. It's not a lot. you cannot really feel it. That's another 2 points. And moving right along to a nice one, which is breathability. After thinking about it, I'm going to change my rating from a 4 to a 3 for the Ultra Boost because the Primeknit is thicker on these, so they are not really that breathable. And I'm going to give 3 points to the Asics because even though these have the split tongue, they're not really that breathable, man. Actually, my feet got a bit steamy in these. Now I'm going to change the rating to 3 points for the Super Rep because I had to remove one layer of material here, and now these are very well ventilated. The on running though, these are surprisingly breathable. 4 points for these. The next category is Squishiness, so there you go, very professional review here. You already know the Ultra Boost is going to get 4 points and not 5 because the boost on these Ultra Boost 19 is not really that squishy as the normal boost. It's more dense and hard. The Asics though also gets 4 points, and it's going to be another 4 points for the Super Rep. Just look at this sole. On the other hand, the on running only gets 2 points because even though this Cloud Tech bullshit midsole, it is squishy if you're squeezing it like this. On feet, you cannot really feel that because it's too thin. Moving right along to traction. So it's going to be 4 points for the Ultra Boost. Going to give 4 points for the Asics, even though this looks like a thinner rubber. On these, I didn't really have any problems. 3 points for the Super Rep because these are kind of slippery. If we're talking traction, I took the Cloud X out in the rain and I slipped so bad I almost fell. So that's going to be a 1 point, really bad. Moving right along with the weight of the sneakers, and this is a very surprising one, and I'm going to help the Nike sneaker again. It's going to be 1 point for the Ultra Boost. These are the heaviest out of the 4, 347 grams. The Asics gets 3 points, 332 grams per sneaker, but the Super Rep gets 4 points. After changing that insole, these weigh 329 grams. It's 5 points for the on running. These weigh just 251 grams. This category is the long distance walking. It's going to be a 4 for the Ultra Boost, really comfortable. The same I could say about the Asics, again, very comfortable, another 4 points. 2 points for the Super Rep because of that pain I felt in my heels, and 3 points for the on running because strangely after walking in these for a while I felt some pain in my toes. Let's continue with the branding, the second to last category. 5 points for the Adidas. Discrete stripes here, and just a logo right on the tongue. I'm going to also give 5 points to the Asics. Yes, you have a big logo here and here, but then again, the logo is very nice. And just a small A for Asics. Even though I had to remove that second layer with the giant Nike swoosh from here, you still have the giant Nike branding. I'm going to change my rating to a 3 instead of a 2 because, again, I don't know why I'm helping Nike. It's going to be another 1 point for the on running. These have branding all over. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 logos everywhere. 1 point. And the final category is going to be the wow factor. How spectacular the sneaker looks overall. 2 points for the Ultra Boost. Not really that spectacular. It's going to be 4 points for these Asics. You have this red stripe here which adds to the coolness. For the Super Rep, yeah, it's going to be 3 points, why not? Finally, the on running, I'm going to give 4 points for the on running, and that is it for scoring each sneaker, all the categories. Now I'm going to do something a bit different, pluses and minuses. I'm going to take out 1 point for the Adidas because there's no more customization option and because they don't deliver to my country. And I'm going to remove another point for Adidas because they keep pushing that shitty ass forum sneaker. They have discontinued a lot of cool silhouettes. For the Asics, I'm going to remove 1 point because, as I said, after walking a while in these, my feet got a bit stinky. I'm going to add a point for them having that possibility of customizing the Nike by you, but I have to remove 1 point because they keep pushing that trash sneaker, the Dunk, the Jordans, and it's too much hype around some of their shitty ass models. I'm going to remove 1 point for the On Running because of the price, and I'm going to remove another point because, as I said, I almost fell in the rain while wearing these. That's really bad. But for now, let me add everything up. Also, of course, I'm running out of battery, and I will be back with the summary, the scores, and the end of the video. Stick around.